When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Williams will pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Got the quick pass. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is in his run. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Sooners are rolling down the field. On the move, it's Tatum. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your...
Touchdown Sooners! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the... at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These...
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Williams looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Makes it past the marker. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The give to the tailback. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Williams will pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. Wide open spaces. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
It's complete to the right. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with it. The Sooners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Leaves it with the back. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills tonight.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wheeler. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking.
From the gun, the ground game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4.
It's the give on the inside. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Williams will pass. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Sooners are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quick strike complete. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just in. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Sooners send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of... They'll start this drive from the 42. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Tatum. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Yeah, and they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.